The galaxy had forgotten war. Thousands of years ago, after the burning of the Fifth Quadrant and the collapse of the Core Wars, the species of the Orion Belt submitted to a single authority, the Krelex Imperium. At its head was the Krelex King, a being older than stars, with skin of obsidian armor and a mind linked to a galactic throne. He ruled 300 star systems, 9,000 species, and knew only one law: strength must bow to wisdom. When Earth was discovered, it was catalogued as Class Zeta, emotionally erratic, evolutionarily primitive, potentially dangerous. So the king did what he always did. He sent a test, a trial planetfall. 1,000 elite Krelex warriors descended on Earth. No weapons, no translators, no diplomacy. Their goal was simple: greater than, find the strongest among them, break them, judge their worth. They landed in flames, leveling forests and cities. Most humans fled. Governments collapsed overnight. But in the ruins of India's eastern edge, in a shattered village surrounded by smoke and silence, one warrior found something unexpected. A human girl, no older than 17. Alone, unarmed, but standing. She did not run. She did not cry. And when the warrior struck her with the blunt side of his plasma blade, she picked up a broken steel rod and fought back. Her name was Rhea Singh. And from that moment, her legend began. The fights begin. Rhea knew nothing of politics. She didn't know about stars or galactic empires. She knew only that these monsters had killed her brother, burned her school, and laughed when her village begged for mercy. So she fought them, one by one, with sticks, with rocks, with fire, with her bare hands. The first Krelex warrior she killed was by dragging him into a flood drain and drowning him. The second, she electrocuted using a solar panel and copper wire. The third, she simply outlasted, bleeding and limping through the jungle until the creature collapsed of exhaustion. They watched her. The warriors began transmitting her footage back to the king. 1,000 battleships saw the same grainy video. A human girl, covered in ash and blood, refusing to kneel. The king grows curious. The Krelex King, who hadn't moved from his throne in 400 years, leaned forward. Greater than, she does not rely on strength, he said. She is not built to win. And yet, she does. Why? No one had an answer. Rhea continued fighting, not for glory, not for her species, but for those who couldn't. Children began following her. Survivors whispered her name. Old resistance cells in Europe used her tactics. Her face became a symbol scratched into walls and wreckage. Dagger, a crown split by a lightning bolt. The final duel. After 22 days, 816 Krelex were dead. The rest refused to engage. The king arrived in orbit himself. He descended not with ships, but alone, wrapped in his shimmering cloak of neural armor. In the center of a scorched battlefield, he waited. And Rhea came. She wore no armor, just torn boots, bandaged ribs, and a chain of Krelex claws around her neck. The duel lasted 43 minutes. He broke her arm. She dislocated his shoulder. He melted her weapon. She stabbed him with her broken ribs. In the end, both fell to their knees. Breathing, bleeding, but alive. The king removed his crown, a living AI organism of immense power, and set it at her feet. Greater than, you were meant to be measured, he said. But I was the one tested. Your kind is not weak. It is not flawed. It is terrifying. Take my throne. Rhea looked up. She didn't take the crown. She pushed it back and said, greater than, we don't need your throne. We just needed you to understand. We kneel to no one. Epilogue. The Krelex Empire withdrew from Earth. Within a year, half their vassal species rebelled. Rhea's image spread beyond Earth, uploaded into outlaw systems, rebellion networks, and frontier colonies. She never ruled. She never wanted to. But her defiance crowned every broken world. And in the halls of the galaxy's mightiest archives, next to the longest reigns and greatest conquerors, there is one simple entry. Greater than, Rhea of Earth. The girl who said no. And beneath it, scratched by a rogue archivist from Rigel 9,